What's your I came looking for copper but found gold moment? I started teaching piano to kids just to pay my rent during graduate school. I figured it would be easier than waiting tables and I could practice my own music between lessons. My first student was Emma, a quiet 8-year-old whose mother explained she had selective mutism parita, severe anxiety disorder that left her unable to speak in most social situations. She hadn't spoken a word at school in over a year. Her therapist suggested music might help her communicate. I was completely unprepared. I'd never worked with special needs children and almost called the mother to cancel, but I needed the money, so I decided to just get through the first lesson. When Emma arrived, she wouldn't make eye contact. She sat at the piano, shoulders hunched, staring at the keys. I showed her middle at C and asked her to press it. Nothing. I demonstrated scales, explained notes, tried everything I could think of for 30 minutes. She never touched the piano or acknowledged me. Her mother paid me anyway and scheduled another lesson. The second lesson was the same in the third. By the fourth week, I was ready to admit defeat, but I noticed something parent when I played certain songs, her fingers would twitch slightly like they wanted to follow along, so I tried something different. Instead of teaching, I just played Piern's soft, simple melodies while narrating what my hands were doing. Now I am playing G, skipping to B, back to G. She watched intently at the end of the lesson. I left the room briefly to get her music book. When I returned, she was playing Parent, tentatively copying the exact melody I just demonstrated. She stopped immediately when she saw me. That was beautiful, Emma, I said, and meant it. For weeks, this became our pattern. I'd play, leave the room on some pretense, and listen from the hallway as she repeated everything perfectly. She had an extraordinary ear. 3 months and I was playing a simple Debussy piece when something miraculous happened. Emma's small voice joined in humming the melody. It was barely audible, but it was there. Her mother, sitting in the corner, burst into tears. Emma began humming during every lesson. Then one day, as I was demonstrating a Bach minuet, she whispered, "I like that one." Her first words to me. By the end of the year, Emma was speaking to me in full sentences during our lessons. 6 months later, she spoke her first words at school, Piern, explaining to her class about major and minor keys. I ended up changing my graduate focus from performance to music therapy. 10 years later, I run a music program for children with communication disorders. Emma still takes lessons with me. She's 18 now, headed to college for music education. At her high school graduation, she gave a speech and dedicated it to the piano teacher who gave me my voice back. I went looking for rent money, but found my life's purpose instead.